Hey guys, LC Holt here, and this is my weekly update for June the 25th. Only 5 more days to order your copy of Spiritus. Since my new film is about a malevolent ghost, I thought it might be fun to look at a half dozen supposedly real ghost photos and give you my opinion of them. Okay, ready? Here we go. This is photo number uno. Okay, that's mildly creepy. There's a story behind this photo. It says the photograph was taken in 2009 by a roofing outfit in Tremont, Illinois. A worker snapped the photo with his phone. They were apparently hired by the new owners of the house after the lady who lived there died. According to them, the house was vacant at the time. Okay, the problem with these sorts of photos is the person that's taken the picture is the person who's telling the story, and they're the person that's trying to pass off the photo as being legitimate. So you kind of have to take their story and throw it out the window. More likely, it's just a real old lady standing in the window making sure these people aren't fucking up her house. I mean, look at this dude. He's not exactly Bob Vila. So in my humble opinion, I would say that the photo is definitely creepy, but not horribly convincing. Okay, now here's photo number 2. This is a vintage one. The story behind it is that this is a group portrait of a squadron in World War I. Over the shoulder of one of the guys in the back, you can see the ghostly face of a man named Freddie Jackson. Freddie was a mechanic killed 2 days earlier by an airplane propeller. Supposedly, this was taken on the day of his funeral. Okay, honestly, to me, it just looks like a guy standing behind another guy. I mean, sorry, but he needs some fangs or something. Okay, here's photo number 3. This is probably the creepiest one I've seen. The story here is that the photo was taken in the 1950s somewhere in Texas. The Cooper family had just moved into an old house. They took a picture of themselves, and when it was developed, what appears to be either a falling man or a hanging man is there beside them. I mean, that's kind of a goosebump picture. I have to admit, that's pretty good. It is a little odd that the framing kind of gives room for the body over off to the side as if it was meant to be there. But, I mean, dude, that's A for effort. That's a pretty creepy one. Yeah. Okay, this photo was taken of a very brave man standing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. If you look right behind him, you can see someone else appears to be creeping up out of the foliage. Now, if a guy who looks like that can sneak up behind you, then you're probably too far in the bag to care if he pushes you off the Grand Canyon. All I can tell you is if that were me, Ingmar Bergman there, better hope he's wearing a steel cup, because I'm about to give him one right in the skin puppy. Okay, moving on to the next picture. This one you've probably seen before. This was taken apparently somewhere in Ireland. It's a little girl with an astronaut growing out of the top of her head. If you ask me, it kind of looks like an old person with gray hair with their back turned to the camera. If you look closely, you can actually kind of see their shoulder blades. So, I mean, you know, it's not horribly convincing. It's easier to believe the explanation that I just gave you than to believe that, you know, Spaceman beamed down and was, you know, like, hey, y'all. Okay, now for photo number 6. Sweet Jesus. Okay, that might be a little much. Hang on a second. I don't know if that made it any better, but anyway, this is what happens, guys, when you do bath salts in the woods at midnight. Oh boy, there's busting out with a rousing rendition of Thank You for Being a Friend on the ukulele while his girlfriend strips naked for an impromptu interpretive dance. On that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you can get all the future updates as they roll out. And also don't forget you only have until June 30th to buy Spiritus. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you around.